Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're looking at a drink called Duvel 6.66. But before we do, and you end up liking this video, be sure to hit the like and subscribe button and hit that notification bell for more beer reviews. I greatly appreciate it. So the background of this brewery, Duvel Mortgat Brewery, I don't know how to pronounce that. Don't know if I got that right. But that's what I have. It was established in 1871 in Belgium. It's a family-run business known for its high-quality Belgian ales. So over the years, it's gained a reputation for brewing strong golden ales that embody tradition and innovation. So the brewery process of this beer, it involves a unique fermentation technique, blending 6 different distinct hops that add complexity and a mild bitterness to the beer. Now this combination is followed by a second fermentation in the bottle, enhancing its flavors and carbonation. So anybody that's not familiar with that, in home brewing, what they'll do when you have an empty bottle, they'll put a teaspoon amount of sugar in the bottle, and then they'll fill the bottle with the beer and then cap it. So the beer has enough yeast still inside the beer. There's still a little bit of yeast left. And so that yeast will eat up that sugar, and that creates carbonation. And that's how we did it in home brewing. Everybody that does home brew starts that way. Then they usually go off to kegging. Kegging's a lot easier. But when it comes to bottles, that's how it's done in home brewing. So, get back to it here. The ABV and IBUs of this beer is a 6.66 ABV. Makes sense why they call it 666. Now I think they should have made the beer with 6.9%. Would have been a better name. They would have probably sold a lot more too. And this beer has 20 IBUs. So when it comes to aroma on this beer, get it open. I have a collection of bottle caps over here on the chair. Ooh, she's foaming up. This one's going to be a little over-carbonated. Oh my. So, this is a problem we had when we made our own beer. But I didn't think a brewery that's been around this long, 1871, would have a beer so carbonated. That's a lot of carbonation. Now the good thing about carbonation, it will come down. So I get a blend of citrus and floral hops, and maybe a little banana. Well, this will be interesting. See how this tastes. But I think it could be a while. This thing is very, very foamy. So since we had time to kill, what are you guys doing this weekend? I can't hear you. Can't hear you. I'm probably not doing much. Playing with the dogs. I got 2 dogs, so they need lots of attention. So, in a minute or two, I'm going to taste this bad boy. That was really carbonated. So that was the problem we had. I think I said that when we carbonated the beers in the bottles. So when you do it with a keg, you hook it up to a CO2 tank. But with the bottles, you got to put so much sugar in it, you don't know how much to put in. If you're putting the perfect amount. I mean, if we did it for a couple of years, we'd probably know the perfect amount. But I'm kind of shocked this was so much. But we're ready now. So this beer, some beers are kind of hard to explain what they taste like. This one, you get a little fruitiness. There's some light malt sweetness to it, and finishing with a crisp, slight bitter note. In the background, after about 2 or 3 seconds, you could taste that bitterness, and not say it's bad, but it is a strong beer. 6.6. I suppose they were trying to be cute with the extra 6 there. I still think the 9 would look better. Just me. Just me. So this beer tastes alright. Trying to get my Yeah. So the brewery's journey over the years, over the decades, has expanded its portfolio while maintaining a dedicated to traditional brewing techniques. Its journey from a local brewery to an internationally recognized name showcases its resilience and passion for craft brewing. So there's a big employer down the road, about 3-4 blocks away, and they encourage their employers to do a walk program. So on their break or lunch, you see a lot of people walking around. They catch my attention sometimes. Just a guy, just the way it is. So the Duvel Mortgat specializes in Belgian style ales, particularly strong golden ales like the original Duvel and its variation such as Duvel 6.66. Their range includes other styles like triplets and IPAs, reflecting the brewery's versatile and creativity. So when it comes to beer ratings, Duvel 6.66 has received positive reviews from beer enthusiasts who praise its balance of flavor, aroma, and drinkability. It has been rated highly on several beer rating platforms for its unique profile and quality craftsmanship. So one thing, if you do buy this beer, you'll notice, unless I got the only one beer that has done this, it's going to be overcarbonated. So I don't find that to be an issue. I mean, I would rather have a beer that's overcarbonated and tastes really good than a bad beer that's carbonated perfectly. I mean, if it tastes horrible, but it's carbonated perfectly, I would take the overcarbonated any time. It's not your average tasting beer. It's like fruity there, a little bit of fruity. And then afterwards you get that little bitterness after a couple of seconds. But it does have a fruity flavor, a little bit of a fruity flavor. Not too strong. I don't know if I'd say weak. It reminds me of, I hate to say this, seltzer water with a fizz. Carbonated seltzer water, a little bit of a flavor in it. That's what it reminds me of. So it's kind of a light on the flavor. Not to say the flavor is bad, but you're not getting your traditional beer flavor. If that's what you're looking for, this ain't it. And if you're looking for a beer that's perfectly carbonated, this ain't it. This beer was, you saw it, extremely carbonated. So, if the beer was perfectly carbonated, I'd give it probably a 6. But I like to rate beers that taste like beer, and this doesn't really taste like a beer. Not that I'm used to. It might be to some people, maybe that's all they drink is this style of beer. But does not have the traditional beer flavor, and the fact that it's way overcarbonated, I would rate this as a 4. I mean, it's not bad tasting. But it's a fruity flavored, watered down seltzer with a lot of carbonation, overly carbonated. So that's my opinion. Remember, it's just an opinion. This is for entertainment, and just remember, yours might be overcarbonated too. You might have to wait a while, but it'll get the job done. But doesn't taste like a beer. Not the traditional beer. So I think that's about it for me. That's about all I could rate it, as a 4. I want to thank you for joining me, and don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Peace.